Alright guys, so after truly so long, we are here to finish this game tonight. First of all, I watched somebody else's playthrough of the Phoenix Wright trilogy, not this game because I'm not looking to ruin it for myself, and theirs had like music. I turned mine all the way down. We'll put it on 1. So I'm sorry for depriving you of that experience until the very bitter end of this game. Again, I wasn't fully aware that that was there until I watched somebody else do it. But we're going to continue. Tonight we are finishing this unless it's too long because I'm exhausted. The reason I'm playing this game is because I'm exhausted. I want to record tonight because I don't know why. I really have a sick affinity for it. And we are on this one. But because I'm currently balls... The radio's testifying. I'm currently balls deep in a Xenoblade playthrough. And I'm also... like just the tip currently in a Splatoon playthrough, and I probably should be entertaining those. I don't have the energy. Phoenix Wright feels like a place where I can come as a hollowed husk of a man, as I have many times. So let's finish this game today. My energy might be off, might be weird. Who cares? I have a little bit of kombucha. It is currently 2:20 a.m. and kombucha does have caffeine. Not copious amounts of caffeine, so I'm trying not to have too much, but it feels like what I need to just lay me out. I've had a very busy day. That's so funny. Like, you know, people be like, I need a little wine to take the edge off. I'm like, this kombucha is gonna lay me out. But here we are. Let's fucking play it, dude. There's something I must first state. You might not get voices from me. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. The trust between a client and himself. And that is the reason I'm here today on this witness stand. It is my wish. Am I recording? Woo! It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client. I don't really care about all this extra fluff. Just tell us the name already. My camera's a little too high. I just want to sit down here and be like, hi guys. Okay. Patience. Try to calm down a little. It's important to try and understand his mindset. He seems very steadfast and close, so you're going to have to work to get him to talk. I'm not his therapist, you know. My health is low. I keep forgetting that every time I load this game. Also, we have to finish this today because I don't ever say my age on this channel. I always bleep it out or do like a funny gag with it. We're gonna talk about my age. We're not gonna talk about it. We started this game when I was 26 years old. I am currently 28 years old. We have to beat this game so that we can move on to another one and be tortured by that one. Now, I don't know if I want to play the third one in this trilogy. I probably should. Or if I want to do the fucking... I have the fucking Great Ace Attorney Chronicles back there, and I kind of want to play that too. So, I don't know, because I feel like it'd be a fun shake-up. And I've been playing the the Somnium Files as I fall asleep every night. It's been great, but that's a visual novel. So, I don't know. There's something else first state. To an assassin, nothing is honestly pressing. It's probably the worst for this playthrough that I always come back after months and don't remember what's happening. But like, I have a vague grasp, you know, Juan Corrida was killed. Matt Ungard became a twisted sister. The trust between you and your client? I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my client. I feel like we've done this. Discreet about me and my identity. If too many people knew my face, it'd be quite troublesome. And that is why you're testifying in this manner. This is the first time one of my clients has ever been accused of murder. Wait a minute. What do you mean one of your clients has been accused of murder? Because that would mean that they did it because they hired you. What makes them your client is what makes them a murderer? I must preserve it, but couldn't someone stab you in the back and break your trust? It has never happened before, but if it ever did, yes? That person wouldn't be my client for It would certainly... This judge does not care about justice. What does the J-U in judge stand for if not justice? Maybe just stupid? It's like justice, but just stupid. Okay, I need to drink this. Let's move forward. Very well. It's only a hypothetical anyway. Every time they show me the health bar, I become stressed, immensely so. And that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. Also, let me just say, this game is on my old Switch. I have this game physical for my current Switch, but my save file isn't on my current Switch, and I can't move it over, and I can't explain to you why I can't move it over, just know. You know, that's why I can't. I'm sure if you know, you know. That seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell the name of your client. I would think that this would be very bad for them. It doesn't matter to me. He's about to pull a fucking trick out of his sleeve, and I'm pissed. No tricks! Finish this fucking court case! This client has already broken the rules and acted outside of their prescribed... Is it Adrian Andrews' prescribed role? Their role? This person tried to implicate another of the crime in order to save themselves. We're getting somewhere. And this is a trespass. I know the killer, like, kidnapped Maya and, like, is bad. But he is a man of honor in a sense, and we don't have to respect that. I'm choosing to respect that. Who gave you the right to... Ooh, that's not a good voice for him. That voice is a little too edgy and sexy. Who gave you... Why is it that when I go to do an old person voice, it comes out as like man who smoked too much? Why is that edgy and sexy? I think cigarettes are one of the most disgusting things in the world. I'll unpack that in my own time. Okay, baby, so high and mighty. The gentleman who spoke just now. Excuse me, but... Grow up. Would you care to die? Oh no, I didn't say anything. The judge had better watch himself. Have we not done this? Did I load the wrong save file? It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client. I don't really care about all this extra fluff. Just tell us the name already! Patience, try to calm down a little. It's important to try and understand his mindset. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. She's right. I'm impatient, dude. He seems very steadfast and close, so you're going to have to work to get him to done. She keeps saying that. Oh, because I keep not getting done what I need to get done. I don't want to Google this early into the video. I'm not a therapist, you know. Oh my god. I forgot how this... Oh. Ah! I must first date. Have we pressed on this already? I'm sorry if we've already done all this. This piece here is driving me a little bit insane. This all is kind of driving me a little bit nuts. What's going on? Why is this all this hair? Give me a second. Give me a second. I just did something on my headphones. Oh god, they're beeping. They're mad. They're mad. They're mad. Okay, we're done. Microsoft's mad at me. Okay. Okay, just check my audio levels. I'm gonna turn the game down a little bit because the music's not that important. And I'd hate for it to be louder than me. You understand, so please tell us the name of your client. If I cannot do that, I still have a few things to say before I do. Then say them, dude. That egomaniacal. Now I have hair like in my nose? Everything's falling apart over here. It's not good for your health to be so aggravated. You won't live very long if you let everything bother you. Read that one yourself. I don't really care about all this extra fluff. Just tell us the name already. Can we just do this? I'm going to fully kill myself. We can't do this all night. I don't want to pull up a walkthrough. I also, this phone, my warranty, because I bought the extended warranty, ends in a few days, so I set up like a service repair because like it does have little issues, and I'm like, let me just grab a new one real quick and run before my thing ends. And I'm not gonna print, like it's so easy to just like ship something back to a location nowadays. You just like literally print the label, it's like free, you don't pay shipping, it's so simple. Logistics are fucking phenomenal, you know, in the 21st century. I don't have a printer. I'm not buying a printer. I'm not gonna go somewhere and get this printed. But I do need to go do that, so I don't know. I don't want to Google this. I don't want to cut this video up. It's too much work to cut a video. So I'm like gonna talk to you while I Google this. We are in like what, something 2 trial. What do you want from me? Okay. Phoenix Wright, where are we at? Episode 4, 4-2. Okay, Justice for All. 4-2. We're in trial 2, aren't we? I think we are. Okay, so strategy wiki. This is one we've used before. Okay. Cross-examination. When are we talking to? Oh, that's 2-2. Oh boy. Episode 4, part 2-2. Wait. I'm so sorry. I'll cut this. I will cut this. Okay, sorry. Okay, I did have to cut that because I truly was taking too long. So, sorry for cheating, first of all. This is convoluted. I have to go press on the second statement again. Anytime I have to do something I've done before, they're like, hey, repeat the same action and expect a different result. I'm like, fine. I press on this, right? The trust between you and your client. I provided my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. What's going on with my nose? There are the roles, duties, client, carry out. I'm sorry, but I was wondering about something you just said. You said that your client had already broken the rules. A person who frames another is the worst kind of human. And that's why you feel just my luck. An assassin with a conscience. Who would have figured? Now then. Everyone, do you think you can understand my logic? We got somewhere. This case just keeps getting 2 years in. Well, actually, we're like a little over, I think we're like a year and a half in. But from age 26 to 28, still fully relating with Phoenix Wright. He fully gets me. And when I say fully, I don't mean F-U-L-L-Y. I do mean F-O-O-L-Y. Because we are 2 fools in this little courtroom. If you can't, then I'm afraid we can't proceed. Everyone understands your point, I think. Really. In that case. Gang, gang. I believe I'm prepared to disclose the information you seek. You've made it crystal clear that you value trust over all else. I believe we are ready. Excellent. My health bar terrifies me, and that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. Now then, I do believe it is about time. I think I pressed there, and then that's about as far as I read in the walkthrough, so now we're gonna be blind again. I'm wearing contacts today, speaking of being blind. What is it? Remember 2 years ago when I was like, I hate wearing my glasses, but I don't want to get contacts. We grow as people, don't we, huh? Welcome. I love that I've said my age. How fun. I'm 28. Oldie locks. Okay, I'm so... Me, I want to play this game. I don't have energy. Me gets on camera. Like, if you don't have the energy, don't give the energy, dude. I'm just gonna poop myself out. Now I can't bring myself to ask the client's name. If you can't ask it, Mr. You read my mind. Mr. Wright, then I will. Witness? What is the name of your client who requested the murder of Juan Carita? That person's name is... I'm having a terrible day. Why am I... Phoenix. His knuckles don't... His fingers aren't looking right because his day is not going right. Him on the stand is sofa. Adrian Andrews. Here's what pisses me off. This is too obvious. I know this is going to become another weird twist. Which means we're going to have to untwist the twist and spend the time doing that and fucking expounding, no, what's the word? Putting out more effort than I am willing to give to this game that I love so very much. At this point, I'm so upset. Witness. It's so cool with the music. I'm so sorry, y'all, we didn't have this, but a solid finale. And if I play it in the future, we'll have the little tunes, little BGM. I don't know when I would. Is that off by default? Why would I turn that off? That's not who you told me it was earlier. Pray tell, what are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? I think I should know my own client, and it is Adrian Andrews. I keep giving everybody different voices. Sorry, I'm just doing whatever is comfortable for me tonight. Him on the stand is so silly, that microphone. Do y'all remember in the last game, we didn't play it together, but you played it on your own, right? Where? I don't like the current framing of my camera, that like blank wall right there. Not a big fan. Okay, when the bird was on the stand, remember when the monkey was on the stand? Wasn't the monkey on the stand? I don't remember if the monkey was on the stand. The puppet was on the stand. Bonked and clonked. This can't be. On the phone earlier. What's going on here? I guess it's that Mr. Tequila just had Mr. Edward Jordan the fucking back. And I hate to see that for my friend, but I love to see it for me. Stab Edgeworth in the back. I'm sure in order to begin nowadays with this court, Mr. Tequila told him a different name. Not on guard, perhaps? But why did Matt get weird and evil? They better explain that. I knew it. This is outrageous. I was deceived. This witness is telling a very serious lie. Here's the thing, if you can believe he's telling a lie now, why can't you believe that he was telling a lie earlier? I guess it's not about believing, it's about the judge believing it. I don't think Edgeworth believes what he's saying. Edgeworth is so ugly. I'm sorry, y'all are wrong. But you were the one who summoned this witness. Shelley to kill her. My testimony is the truth. The defendant at the moment is Matt on guard. Am I correct? All I wish to do is to help procure his acquittal. Give me a... I'm sorry this is all obvious, because at first I was like, oh my god, he just admitted that he's the person that hired us to do this. But I think we already knew that, because it came through the intercom. So then I was like, oh, that's embarrassing that I forgot that. And then, now I'm thinking, this means something, and I'm not catching what it does mean. It means we're gonna win. Wow. All of a sudden it feels like we can actually win that. Can we just get it done then? Yeah. The prosecution has failed to provide a motive and has instead provided the suicide note, which is a forgery created by the victim. Furthermore, there's a possibility that the defendant himself knew it was fake, but most definitive, but I'll say that's not the right word there, but it is. Most definitive of all, we have heard from the assassin himself, the name of his client, Mr. the killer's client, who requested the murder, was not the defendant. We just be believing shit. Oh, but he brought him in, so his pupils are shaking. Have they always done that? I don't like it. It's like 2 little periods on our fucking roll and over this 2D image. This static 2D image, because the periods are 2D as well. With all this evidence, it is obvious to me that this means that Mr. Matt is innocent. Is this the end? Can we end this video after fucking 21 minutes? I'll be so happy if this is a short, shitty little video. I'll talk your ears off for an extra 20 minutes. I seem to have caused you all a bit of confusion. Please, continue your discussion and call me when you have reached a verdict. Give us Maya back. I'm... Bailiff! Please bring Miss Adrian Andrews in. So why did she do it? This is Japanese court. We don't have to, like, establish a motive, but, like, in my little American brain, I need to know. What now? With the way this is going, a guard will be found innocent. This may be our last chance. I thought we were done to save Maya. Yeah, but Edgeworth is right. The killer's lying. And the guard, my client, I know he's guilty. Can I... Why do we know he's guilty? I trust that that's true. Because Phoenix knows his own game better than I do. Why do we know this is true? I need to not go months without playing a severely story-driven game. I'm so smart and I do remember so much, but there's little details that do evade me. Who would have believed that the prosecution's own witness would absolve the defendant? Your Honor, the prosecution requests permission to further question the witness. He hung up, bitch. My camera battery's at half. That was quick. Surely the killer's certainly lying under oath. It wasn't me. Shaggy? Listen, everyone. Please. That testimony just now, it was all one big lie. I believe her. I like Adrian Andrews. I truly like Adrian Andrews. The suicide note may have been a fake, but that man, Matt, he's the reason. That's not what this case is about, ma'am. He's the reason Celeste died. And Juan's death, it was all because he got pulled into Matt's twisted... Maybe, but did he do or order the murder? That testimony just now, you have to believe me. It was a horrible, horrible lie. But Mr. Killer himself has testified. He has named you as his client. No! That's not true. Also, there's quite a bit of evidence that points to you. The knife and button donning the nickel samurai costume. But that's... You even have a motive. She's in a corner, and it sucks because I love her. But sometimes people you love end up in the corner. We know that Miss Celeste impacts was a large part of your life. She's going to heaven. She's fucking... What's the song I'm thinking of? Oh, that has nothing to do with ascending to heaven. I was thinking of Oh Night Divine. What's that Christmas song? Oh, holy night, stars are brightly shining. Thank you. My headphones just fell off my head and properly unplugged themselves. It's a bad day to be me. It's not. I had a great day today, a very exhausting day, a very busy day. As somebody who does not allow himself to be busy because that's how I like my life and I've built it to not be busy, I've had a wonderfully, positively, by choice, busy day today. And it's a great thing, but oh boy, has it pooped me. Oh my god, you guys, I got a Sleep Number fucking pillow today because my brother bought me one because he loves me. And I'm so excited to go to bed with it. Like I told you, I've been playing the Eye of the Somnium Files when I go to bed, and I literally fall asleep playing it. It's got Somnium right in the name. And I do this thing where I use the loose Joy-Cons like this. And when you lay down, your head goes sideways, I tilt my Switch. I lean my Switch against a Beware plush and a Squishmallow crab, and I'm thriving. And I tilt it at the same angle my head's tilted at, and I'm so excited to do that same thing with my fresh Sleep Number pillow. I'm so excited. And you wanted to follow her. You wanted revenge against the two who hurt her too. So much I didn't know we knew. I would say you have plenty of reasons to want them both dead. No. Mr. Wright. This is when I decide on justice or notoriety. And, whoa. You know the truth. If we send this innocent woman to jail, I'm gonna scream. If this is... You know the truth, tell them. Tell them the real story, who the real killer is. Tell them. Please. Help me. This is killing me because I love her. Yes, I know the truth. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I believe we've reached the end of this trial. I hope so. I believe we've reached the end of this trial the same way I believe in God. You know, with apprehension and fingers crossed. Therefore, I asked the defense for. Here's the thing: the goal of a game is to win. Should I treat this game and handle this last case with that goal in mind? Or do I try to be human? And, Phoenix looks nice today. Phoenix, you look nice. Do I take the not guilty verdict and save my... Oh, I forgot Maya's on the line. Ooh! It's not just notoriety, it's friendship. Or do I throw this chance away and wait for Gumshoes' new evidence? Do I have faith in Gumshoes? And the answer is... I want to, so I'm going to. I have to make the trial go on longer? They're really making me act against my own interest here. I love these games. I don't mean to be like, I want it to end because I hate it. I want it to end because I want to know, and I just want to have this, I completed this off my show. My goal was to get it completed by the end of last year. And then, I didn't. And then I was like, well, let me get it finished. We'll do another big fucking Phoenix Palooza this year in August like we did last year. And then that'll be the end. And then, guess what, bitch? It's September. So, and this isn't a Phoenix Palooza. This is just kill me time. Phoenix. I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept to not guilty. You are a lawyer. I know. But Mount Guard is a killer. A murderer. So that explains why he went fucking Twisted Sister on us, because he did it. Which I guess we knew going into this. I forgot, sorry. I can't let him get away with this. I can't let someone else take the fall. She's so chilly, but she's also sleeveless, and they keep courtrooms cold as shit. Every government building is so cold. It's like, you wanna know why the government needs all of our tax money? To pay for air conditioning, and I'm not mad about it. If I let Miss Andrews be convicted, then I'm no better than on guard. And even though I don't want to admit it, I have to face the fact that it is because of Edgeworth that I now know the real truth. He could have gotten on guard convicted so many times over, but he never took a single one of those chances. If I take this verdict right now, I'd be betraying his trust. His trust? Why is trust in red? Why is this piece of hair fighting me? Why is this game so... You know why this game is so long? Because I talk too much, and I'm stupid. The other person I watched play, Phoenix Wright game, got it done so much quicker. And he has a playthrough of this game that I'm excited to watch. And his playthrough is not nearly as long as mine. His episodes are longer, but not by much. And there's way less episodes. I'm the problem, and I'm very upset at the game for it. I never thought about it until now. I trust him. Yes, you do. Get out of my mind, you haunted bitch. I love her, I'm sorry. Mr. Wright, your opinion, please. Not somebody asking a man for their opinion. The defense requests that we be allowed to further question Mr. the Killer. Am I hearing you correctly, Mr. Wright? Right. I made him sound like a bitch boy. But... That witness has cleared your client through his testimony. Your job here is done. I'm not done yet. To see through witnesses' lies and find the truth. That is my job, Your Honor. My honor. This is my honor. Music hits. Excuse me. We've been missing out. I'm sure that once those pieces arrive here in this very courtroom, a miracle will occur. Very well. The trial will continue. Mr. Edgeworth, please reestablish connection with Mr. Killer. Right away, Your Honor. Remember Von Karma? I'm so glad that bitch is not here. The way that the, like, transmitter, what do we call this thing? The radio, like, wiggles like he's moving is kind of lively. Has a verdict been reached? Before that, we would like to talk with you a little more. About? All you needed from me was the name of my client. What else could you need me for? Well, actually, we would like to have you hear everything you know about this case. That is how things are usually done. Maybe because part of his service is protecting the connection between him and his client. Like, that's exactly what he's doing for Matt by implicating Adrian. What is he talking about usually done? But what shall we have him testify about now? Mr. the Killer, if you don't mind, please testify about your client in more detail. You legal people and your procedures. Is it any wonder no one likes to go to court? It's not just the procedures. Even if, like, court went by quickly and, like, easily and had different procedures, it's, like, not. Like, nobody wants to be found out that they, like, nobody wants it to be known that they committed a murder. Mostly. A whole new testimony. I should have known it was coming. We're gonna... As I've already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. Crossed the line at the scene of the crime. My client did it to frame another for the crime. While pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene, Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Carrito was dead. But even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and bud. This act is what I was referring to when I said my client had broken the rules. He's lying. But I don't want it. Good news, Adrian, a bad bitch, is innocent. Question mark? This is a most unexpected turn of events for the, truly the 5th time now. However, this time, everything has finally been revealed. No objections! No more! No more objections in the courtroom! Shut up, Edgeworth. You're done. Okay. Just a second, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. We still have the cross-examination to do. But you don't need to question testimony like this. Do you, Mr. Wright? I've got to say we do, and I agree, but, like... What's on my tongue? Spite, poison, bitterness, a slur. But I will hold them all in because I shouldn't react to a game like that. Your Honor, the defense will question the witness. As if I have a choice here. Huh? Why? What this witness has said is nothing but beneficial to the defense's case. If it's not the testimony, then... I'm being really annoying in this video. It's just truly, like, every sound I can make come out of my mouth other than, like... sounds you'll never know. Then I'll expose the lies that the oh-so-beneficial testimony, I suppose. No, shut up and be done. I don't understand what's going on anymore. You never understood what was going on from the first case, you old bitch. That makes two of us. I'm on nobody's side right now. Hate the judge. Tired of Edgeworth. Phoenix, you're my dude. But like, you're right. I do stand by you. I'm just exhausted. But also, complaining about this game for 40 minutes is not a personality. So let me... I'm having fun. This piece of hair is so fun. Speaking of fun. Okay. No more complaining. Just enjoying the game. My health bar. As I've already stated quite a few times, Adrian is my client. However, press on everything like I always do. Read that yourself. If I press him the wrong way, I might raise suspicions on his end. I truly have to save, because if something were to happen and like undo all this, I would be in a state. Yes. How much is your fee? I see you are also quite a dark-hearted man, Mr. Attorney. If you would like to talk business, we can do so after the trial. No. Ooh, no. Mr. Wright! Yes. You... Yes. You got me. Oopsies. You want me dead? Don't... Yes. And I don't have to want it, because I trust it to arrive in our hands very soon. Once all the hair kind of like goes south for the winter, I think that's kind of like the end. So, see you soon, old bitch. Not see you soon, I'm not dying. I'm eternal. Guilty, Mr. Finks, Wright, you are hereby declared guilty. Witness. Let's continue. Why did you disclose the name of your client? They are your client, are they not? One thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. Hold it, dude. I would think that most people wouldn't be able to overlook a person hiring another to kill. I just like, if I see myself and whenever I look at the monitor, I just like make all these silly little faces. I'm sorry. I'm like truly a ham. If I had a problem with such a thing, I wouldn't be very effective at my job. Yeah, well, a change in occupation might be good for you. However, I will say this. Even though I am the one that does the deed, my clients are always the real guilty party. I don't disagree. It's like how you can't... Emulators aren't illegal. He's the emulator for murder, except for he really does it. You know what I mean? Like, he's just the thing that allows the bad thing to happen easier. And how far does guilty by proxy, like, really go, you know? That goes without saying, Mr. Killer, and their fate is to live with the knowledge of their guilt on their shoulders. However, my client this time thought that they could run away from their guilt. My client did it to frame another for the crime. Are you talking about the button in the knife? Yes, and my business card. She was twiddling and diddling. Diddling has a connotation. She was twicking and flicking that thing everywhere. She was obsessed with that card. It seems a little too obvious. If she knew what this card was, she would not have brought it to court and been like, fucking, what's the fucking shit-ass X-Men that Gambit? She wouldn't have been gambiting around the courtroom with this card if she had knowledge that this was his calling card. It's too obvious. She's not stupid. This Adrian Andrews is so calculated and like conniving and intelligent. What's the word we use for her? And not self-reliant. We have to move forward. Oh, this card. Oh, that card. So that no one has to waste their time, including the police. I always make it a point to make things as easy as possible. You try to make things easy? My business card makes it very easy to identify who carried out the service. He's pretty devoted to his work. But to disregard everything, to go and stab the deceased with a knife, and even hide my card from sight, that is something I cannot overlook. It's really hard to tell if he's being truthful or not without him being here. It'd be difficult either way. While pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene, I don't need to press on that. Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Creed was dead. From the very beginning? That is correct. From before my client visited the room. All of my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times. I wonder if that's really true. That's odd. But even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and button. So why do you... I'm gonna complain. I really thought this was gonna be a speedy one tonight. Oh man, if this becomes like the 15th video in a row where I'm like, we're finishing tonight, and then we don't, I'm gonna off myself. It's 3 a.m. 3 a.m. now it's 3 a.m. Someone asking, money, where you been? I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Thank you. The vocalist of a generation. Hiding on YouTube, hiding behind YouTube videos of court cases. What do you mean by why? Well, fiddling around at the scene of the crime is pretty risky. And why would someone who requested a murder go to the crime scene anyway? That is true. I assume it's probably done to free Mr. Ngard. If that's the case, then why didn't the person just request that you do it? Sadly, that is not possible. My job is to kill, that is all, and to leave my business card behind, naturally. No, I was told that you do everything to protect your clients. And then you're like, actually, I leave my card there so that they always get caught. A liar. My name is Nagel. The business card is so my clients may escape blame. That's protecting them? My little brain. Even if they say it's for revenge, setting someone else up to take your fall. That act is what I was referring to when I said my client had broken the rules. And that's all you have to testify. Yes, and I pray that I will never be called to the stand again. Again? As in you? Yeah, of course he does, bitch. He's good at it. He does it with dignity. His last name is The Killer. What do you expect this man to do? Don't steal a man's livelihood from him, Phoenix Wright, just because you lacked the ability to empathize and understand with the art of the kill. I must, as I have yet to find a person to take my place and become the fourth. I'm not doing a fucking climb down up the lineage, down the lineage, through the family tree. I'm not ooh-ee-ooh-ah-ahing, revert to monkey, and swinging from the fucking The Killer family tree. Actually, how would you like new... Murder's bad, no. Excuse me? Oh, no. I'm fine. Really? Are you really now? I don't know what kind of man the judge thinks I am now. The man I am. The man who wants him dead! When did I become so mad at this game? I love it. I only get really mad at the people I love, and maybe it's true also of the games I love. What are you going to do now, Phoenix? All I can do now is expose all the lies. That's true. However, you realize that will be very bad for our client, right? Can we just do it? I'm so confused! But the one thing I know for sure is I can't let this trial end yet. Definitely not. I wouldn't. As I already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client, however. This is killing my ear. 2, I'm pulling up the walkthrough. I'm sorry. Once they start repeating things, it's over. I have to present the wine glass when he's like, they never knew of the murder, his client or whatever. Wait, what? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She did not know because the what? Let's do a little call and response game, yeah? When I say what was in this wine glass, you say if I say blank in a wine glass, the blank is... What if I went this whole video without saying it? It's a secret. If you were there, you know. If you're just now joining us, you'll never know what's in this wine glass. Not wine, I'll tell you that much. A sinful choice was made with this wine glass. Present. Glad I googled that, would have never done it. I never think to present evidence. I very rarely think to present evidence. Thank you so much for taking the time to testify, Mr. Killer. What is the meaning of that attitude? When Adrian Andrews entered the victim's room, your client had no idea that Juan Wright had been murdered. Your client. But how do you know that? From this wine glass, Your Honor. The glass. Mr. Killer's supposed client thought Mr. Wright had only fainted, which is why this glass of tomato juice was poured for the victim, out of empathy, because she's a kind woman. But isn't that just a part of Adrian Andrews' men? That is not possible, Your Honor. This glass bears the fingerprints of that person. Had this been planned, they would never have... Period! Would have never left the fingerprints behind. I see your point. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion? Don't worry about him! Strangely enough, I had the same exact thought just now. Because you heard it? Witness, how do you explain this strange phenomenon? Isn't it a waste of time to ask about such a minor detail? Also, a not very important point anyway, correct? I want to go to bed. I'm afraid you were mistaken. If Adrian Andrews really is your client, as you claim, then your client should have had knowledge of Mr. Wright's death. We're finishing this today. I don't care how tired I am. It's what it is. And that can only mean that Adrian Andrews was never your client at all. Edgeworth, in that zoomed out view, looks so frumpy and so dumpy. I've commented on that butt before, but he looks so frumpy and dumpy. Why is my phone going off? Who's saying where are you at? Who is this? It's like an area code that I recognize. Okay. Ma'am, it is 3:08 a.m. What do you mean, where you at? I better be in bed with my sleep number fucking pillow. How strange. Yes. Why is it that the attorney has yet to raise an objection at this absurd situation? Phoenix. If the killer figures out what we're up to, we're in real trouble. He has Maya. But he's also a man of conscience, and his thing was get what's his name acquitted. Oh shit. You know what, Maya? Chalk it up to the game. I'm sorry. We'll severely miss you, but also if you get murdered, trust me, you'll be back. You can just come in this little girl's... You can put yourself in this little girl's body anytime you want, apparently. Because fuck her feelings and also fuck peace in the afterlife. Yeah, I know. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm surprised. You know you can't say things like that without any evidence. Sorry. Well, that was an awfully weak objection for the two of you. Anyway, I am positive there was a contradiction in that testimony. The prosecution requests further testimony concerning when the request was taken. Very well! Right, now I have to buy us. When I watch Romer play this video, that's the name of the YouTube channel. When I watch him play this game, I want to see how he responds to this last case. It's a great case. It's a phenomenal case. The buying time is truly buying and stealing time. While we wait for the items, Mr. Helios, I just know that the very outcome of this trial lies with those items. Gumshoe? Fucking run those fucking big stupid flat feet the fuck over here, dude. This request came to me, about a week ago. There's a request for my services on the night of the award ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That is what occurred. I trust my memory and I believe I have made no mistakes. Alright. So you physically met your client, huh? That is correct. Meeting one's client is the first step to building trust, in my opinion. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. This is killing my ear. I don't know why. Okay. I cannot believe we've been missing out on this music. This request came to me about a week ago. I'm going to look at the walkthrough for this, instead of just fucking winging it and spending 15 minutes. Get over it. Press on third statement. Press further, it was not important, it was very important. Okay, press further, it was not important, it was very important. Just remember those things, you guys, okay? Remind me. So physically you met Adrian Andrews, right? Physically indeed. No, I'm just kidding. Of course I did. What was that? What was with the brief pause? Press further. Witness, I would like for you to give us a few more details. I always meet my clients as a matter of principle. What? I have never taken a request by telephone or mail. And why is that? Between the beginning of... I'm not going to give you all time frame. But just because I just saw Mr. Edgeworth's... Mr. Edgeworth's knuckles, and I was like... Looking, you know, ugly, but... solid hands. Oh, the camera battery's dying! We'll continue this video without camera. I don't give a fuck. But, where are we going with this? Between the first video in this series and this one, which will be the last one, I got fisted by a 19-year-old while Art Pop played. So I think I'm in the slums of my life, but I'm also not. I am truly thriving, and it was actually a really phenomenal experience. But on paper, that's so embarrassing. It's like I got fisted by a child to a Lady Gaga album. It's like not only have I been disrespected and emasculated, all of this would happen to the soundtrack of Lady Gaga. You know what? Seems fitting, actually. That was the day I became a faggot. That's because I value the choice between my... And the only way to establish that is to speak to the client while looking them in the eye. Hey. Me, why does this game take so long? Me spends 20 seconds looking the camera dead in the fucking eye lens. And the only way to establish that is to speak eye in eye. Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance? No. My gut's telling me it. No. When he meets his clients is not... Why he meets his clients is not important. That wasn't the point. Witness, please stop sidestepping my question. What do you mean by that? My question was, did you really meet Adrian Andrews in person? I already told you, Mr. Wright, I did. It was only through talking with him. We all know what he did there. With him to face that I began to try. They made it too obvious. We are in the last thing in the game. You don't have to say him twice. I caught it the first time. That's when I thought, I can trust this person as a client. Huh. This judge is dumb, dude. It's true what they say about talking face to face. Well, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now of any importance? Yeah. If I heard what I think I heard just now twice, then I think I've got him. Your Honor, I believe the testimony just now was of the utmost importance. Huh, really? If that's the case... That's not what he sounds like. Witness, please include the testimony just now in your testimony. The statement? Very well. From the moment I saw him, I thought, I can trust this person as a client. But as we now know, that was not how it turned out, correct? What do you mean? Adrian Andrews turned out to be a client who couldn't stick to the rules, right? Well, yeah. I suppose you are correct. So I would like to check one last time. Are you sure your testimony is accurate? Was I supposed to present on that? Let me just say, I did just look at the walkthrough, but my guess was present Adrian Andrews' profile, because... she's a lady. Do you look like a lady? Is that offensive? No. It's not a good song, I just never... Classic rock is garbage. I'll present it, just... Go! 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 Forward with the game! Present. You press profiles. And then girly pants, girly McSkirt. Present. We got him. My ear is killing me. These are very comfortable headphones. I don't know what's going on. Other than death. I would like to go over this one more time. You met Adrian Andrews at a bar and took the request at that time. Yes, that is correct. And that's when you thought he was trustworthy. How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct. I'm sorry, but that is an impossible tale. What? Shelley the Killer. You have never met the real Adrian Andrews. Does he know that? Or does he genuinely believe he has? What if... I believe this is going to be what happens here. Based on the seeds we have and knowing how fucked up this game is. Matt on guard gave him the name Adrian Andrews. Matt on guard is a sick man. Is Maya gonna die? Well, why would you say that? Because you made one very big slip up. About her. So what is the issue? Actually, if he didn't know better, he wouldn't be acting like this. So no, I was completely wrong. He knew that there wasn't Adrian Andrews. Okay, cool. What did you say just now? About her, my gut hurt suddenly. When you drink kombucha and then your gut hurts, that's not supposed to happen. My gut doesn't hurt often. I drank a hard fucking Mountain Dew today. I not only did that, I paid for them because I was like, I don't want these, but I need to know. The Baja Blast one hit. I don't drink soda, so it was like upsetting on that front, and also it's like alcohol, so like obviously not. But like, pretty solid for hard seltzers and sodas. Like, I wouldn't recommend you drink it, but you know, that's elitist of me to think that you can all have decent taste. Just kidding. If you have ever met Adrian Andrews in person, one look would have told you that she's the one. Oh no! Order in court, Mr. Wright. What is the meaning of this? This witness testified to the following: that he always meets face to face with his clients when taking their requests, but he has never met Adrian Andrews in person. Yes, Your Honor, that is exactly the point. Hey, burp. That means Mr. DeKiller's client could not have been Mrs. Adrian Andrews. I know it's like, oil, but to me it looks like little slugs. Or spirits. Mr. Edgeworth, I understand your logic on this one. However, why would the assassin make such a basic mistake? Why would he be sweating oil right now if he didn't make that mistake? I believe it has to do with her name, Your Honor. Quite the androgynous name. Yes, Adrian Andrews is without a doubt a very... They use the verbiage too. Okay. Yes, I see. Unluckily for Mr. DeKiller, the entire time he was on the stand, no one had stated Adrian Andrews' gender. And so he simply picked the wrong gender to go with. What? What is going on? Androgyny, babes. Get into it. For this game to end on androgyny, it's like they blew a kiss? It's like they blew a kiss straight to me. Thank you, Capcom. And thank you, Phoenix Wright, for the kiss. And may it be the seed to me getting that seed. Sheila the Killer, this court demands an explanation. I think somehow I have mixed up this client with another. So does that mean you remember something different now? Yes, of course. Please, if you would allow me to testify. Go ahead! I just know he's going to spit out more lies. Very well, but this time please give us the truth and nothing but the truth. I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me. I just scrolled the page on my phone to see like where the little bar is to see how far down the page we are. Give me a minute. We might not finish this tonight. I lied to you again. I love lying on the internet. It's not that much longer. There's this cross-examination. There's good and bad endings in this game. I don't want to know which one I get. Fine! We're finishing it tonight! Oh, let me not close my phone. Let me keep that open just in case. I'm sorry. Walkthroughs are no fun. One, for my experience, and also two, to watch somebody that just like follow a walkthrough, it's like I could watch a bot play it at this point. But would a bot beg for cum from animated people? Bots are wild. And I love them all with all my heart. Okay, so we're gonna press on third statement, press further, press further. Yes, now I remember. I took that request by mail. There have been times when I took a job without having met my client. The request was for the murder of Juan Creed and 2 or 3 other small things. When I saw the name at the end of the letter, I thought my client to be a man. Short, simple, concise, thank you. So you took this job through a letter. He didn't mention anything about a letter in his earlier testimony. Which means he's definitely lying. I think we all know that. It's like not even like thinly veiled. It's blatantly obvious. No. If you break the assassin's testimony completely, it's over for us. I know, I can't make him suspicious. I need to burp. I can't make him suspicious, but I think we're okay. Like, we can do this. Like... Okay, Phoenix. As long as he's standing there across from me, I have hope. No matter how strong of a punch I throw, he'll counter it. That's nice that you can rely on him to, like, be a sturdy opponent. Now then, let's begin the cross-examination. When is this camera battery gonna die? It's been flashing red at me for real long. Do it. Do it. I dare you. Please don't. Okay. I'll just switch the scene if it goes off, don't worry. Request taken, part 2. Yes, now remember, I'm pressing on the third one. He took it by mail. There have been times where he's done that. And this was for the murder of one Greta, and 2 or 3 smaller things. So what are these things? I'm sure I'm gonna ask. 2 or 3 other things? Could it be he asked for like a stuffed bear? Yes. And what are these other things? 3 other things that have nothing to do with this case. Then why'd you mention them? What should I do? Should I let him slide with that? No, we're gonna press further. It'd be really bad if I pushed his buttons the wrong way and he got mad. Phoenix Fearless Wright is what I call you. All the time. I've always said that on this channel. Don't be afraid. Press further. What if I back up far enough that you can see these shorts? Have I shown you guys these shorts before that are just covered in birds? Give me a sec. I'll stand on this chair. I don't give a fuck. Don't worry if you see my dick flopping around. It's like kind of big and meaty, but it's like soft. I just like am not wearing underwear. Hey, oh, speaking of big and meaty, here comes the tuchus. It doesn't look big and meaty on camera. Can I show you guys my butt? There's my leg. Look at that butt. Bam! Okay. Oh God. How did this become Sia strips to Ace Attorney after screaming for an hour? Ugh. Okay. Hey guys, I'm back. Press further, bitch. Me, why is this taking so long? Also me, standing on a chair slowly spinning and being like, look how meaty my ass is. Whether or not they're related to this case is for the court to decide. Mr. Attorney. Yes? Everything I've said from the beginning has been nothing but beneficial to your client. Which is why I wonder what is pushing you to continue with this cross-examination. Justice. Justice for all is the name of this game. To get the good ending, I have to fight for justice. Bam, I just unlocked how to get the good ending. I just cracked the algorithm. Could it be? Oh, he's pissed that you were planning to betray your own client? My client is justice, and I will never betray justice. I smell the stench of a backstabber. And should you turn out to be one... Wait. Uh-oh, this is looking really bad. I shouldn't press my luck. Alright, what? Press further. Phoenix Fearless Wright. Witness, this is a very important matter. Please cooperate and tell us what these other jobs your client requested were. If it's truly that important, I suppose I don't have much of a choice. Hang up! Like you're sweating oil through this thing. Hang up! The bear figurine. With the camera in it? The bear figurine. After the assassin of the target, I was to find that figurine. I was told that this job was just as important as the actual killing. Why would he have to go search and retrieve the bear? And where was that figurine? It was inside Mr. Krita's suitcase. And then, what did you do next? I handed it over to my client right away. You gave it to your client? Interesting. This information certainly sounds important to me. Witness, please include what you just stated in your testimony. Present either the figurine or the suicide note. On what? On the added statement, I assume. As you wish. One of these was to find the bear figurine and give it to Adrian Andrews. Now, I'm gonna be fully transparent with you. Why are we presenting the suicide note? I didn't make this connection personally, I found it online. Me when I find a Tinder match? I'm not on Tinder anymore. I'm not on anything anymore because I really enjoy my own company. And I'm just like, not that I was ever like actively dating really, because that's not a game I have in me. But it was like fun to swipe and then tee-hee at the profiles. Just like I hope and trust that they were tee-heeing at me. I don't mean that as like a negative thing. I think it's just something we all do. Tee-hee isn't an insulting thing. Tee-hee is sometimes less than favorable. But sometimes it's like, I appreciate this character in some form or another. Now let's play the game. Where's the bear? Silver bells. God, my ear. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence in this? Let's see if I can guess this. Ooh, my health. My health is up. It's actually down, but it's up on the screen. I'm not gonna look at the walkthrough. I don't know the answer to this. Let's see if I can get it right. They aren't, are they? Oh! I was supposed to present the figurine. One moment. Oh, glad we saved. They aren't. Oh, I saved after I presented it. I was so sure of myself. Oh, I still have health though. Oh, we're on our last leg. Mr. Wright, please sing. I'm sorry. I have a walkthrough right beside me, and I was like, let me fuck it up. Figurine? No, I don't want to press. I want to present. Yes. Okay, this is a viable option as well. If you see me going over here, that's me checking my phone. I think you all know. There is fully a contradiction. So he says he gave the figurine to Adrian Andrews, but I know somewhere in that statement there is a contradiction. And yet, I know if I present something trivially here, he will cut the connection at his end. If you want. I'm burping up a storm. I'm not waving away a stink, by the way. My breath is great. I'm waving away, like, my decency. If you want to make a strong point, Phoenix, you have to present strong evidence. She's right. So now what, Mr. Dr. Wright? Present evidence, bitch. Okay, figurine. Yes. Where are you going with this? Well, I think maybe you might have remembered a few things incorrectly. What? This is a battle of wit. Gotta turn on my thinking cap. Shit. I don't think it's possible for Miss Andrews to have been the recipient of this bear. So where's the figurine, if that wasn't the figurine? I gave him the stuffed bear, which is different than the figurine. Can I save real quick? Do y'all mind? Nope, can't save it here. Walkthrough says this is right. My camera is still flashing. Whatever. If you had really given the bear to Miss Andrews, then this item should not have been inside of it. This item? I have to switch ears. It is, killing my other ear. This feels weird. It feels weird to have it on this ear. Okay. I see where you're going. Yep, that's where I'm going. Where is everyone going? Do I need to... It's not even funny. I love to do like the stupid bit if somebody's like, I don't know. Can't even think. I'm so stupid. I can't even think of one right now. But like to be the person that pretends like they don't know what things are. No, now, Judge. Your Honor, please think back to Miss Andrews' testimony. And I was going to burn it for her sake. Sake. If even for a single minute this bear had actually been in Miss Andrews' hands, I'm sure she would have taken the suicide note out and burned it. Hearing myself in this ear and not this ear is like fucking up the equilibrium of my life. So that's where you two were going. So by the very fact that the suicide note is still inside the bear, it tells us that your client didn't know how to disassemble the puzzle. Which means... It means, Your Honor, that it is impossible for Adrian Andrews to be the client. Oh! Music's fun in this game. Or, oh god, I love Mega Man Battle Network. It's a little bit, not all of it, but this one's a little Mega Man Battle Network-y. Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm sure I mentioned this before. How I hate traitors above all else. I think your cross-examination has clearly demonstrated something to me. You must wish to break your end of our agreement. Yeah, it is. That's fully it. I just think I can get away with it. Is the difference. That's enough. If that is your intention, then there's only one thing. A fucking blow dart comes and hits me in the neck. Wait, please. Gentlemen, ladies, please excuse me. I have a matter that I must attend to. Hold it! Yeah, don't you hang up that phone. As if I can stop you. No, please, not. The matter he wants to attend to is killing Maya. We're gonna hear through the radio like Gumshoe's like kicked down his door or something. I don't know. Mr. Attorney, bring this trial to a speedy end, and I may stay my hand. Otherwise. God, bad day for Phoenix. I'm not doing a scream. What is primordial ooze? What does that mean? What is protozoa? What is life? Primordial soup. Ooh, that should be on the menu. The soup of the day 18 billion years ago was primordial soup. And then we all said, yum, 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 and now we're people. I just cracked life, thank you. I asked what was life, and then I answered it. My mind, I'm all self-sustaining, self-sufficient. I'm pulling knowledge out of nothing. The same way we pulled life out of the primordial stoop. Stoop? What? Mr. Wright, are you... Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. I didn't understand this witness's outburst just now. Do you think there's a need to hear more? I don't. Hear more testimony, or is this enough? Well, we should. Edgeworth, we can't do this. If we keep this up, Maya, she'll... Yeah, he knows. The prosecution... What has come over everyone? The prosecution... Wow, what a good friend. What a good guy. Rests. What is going on around here? The prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor. What? Well, I never thought I'd see the day. This is a most unusual situation. My throat hurts and I don't have a lot of liquids. That camera battery's still flashing. When it said it was at half, it was lying. When it said it's almost out is when it was at half. Prosecution rests with no further questions. And then the prosecution has... Edgeworth, is this the good end or the bad end? This seems bad. Because justice is not... I'm not going to look ahead. I want to see in the walkthrough that I fuck up. We're about to get a bad ending. If we get the bad ending, that's it. That's the ending. This isn't the bad almost ending. It's the bad ending. I'm not redoing it for the good ending. Sorry. Consequences of your fucking actions, you know? I accept what happens. I'm going to be real upset, though. The prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. If that is the case, then even though I'm reluctant, I must believe that Mr. DeKeller's testimony... Objection! I wish I could object right now. That would mean that Shelley DeKeller's going... No. Mr. Wright? Is this where I get to pick my ending? If I end the trial here, right now, then your client, Matt, on guard, would be declared innocent. And in his place, Adrian Andrews would be charged with murder. He doesn't say this at the end of any other case. How, like, are you suddenly in the know? Like, why are you presenting it this way? As if you're aware of, like, the storyline. Miss Andrews would be charged with murder. No. The prosecution has no further questions, so we will hear the I'm the defense. I get a remark. And it's gonna be a remark. Whoa! Bailiff, please bring the defendant. Oh, Matt himself. Oh god. To the stand. The items from DeKeller's hideout didn't make it in time. Am I about to get the bad ending? Am I about to get the bad ending? We tried as hard as we could, but turns out our time has run out. I can't believe it. It's 3:41 in the morning. The outcome now lies in your hands. Hopefully I can still control the outcome. Hello, handsome. You're bad and you're evil, and I think you're so handsome when you're not being bad and evil. Dude, did the old guy finally decide? To be honest, I can't think of you as a truly innocent and good person. You have done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. But, at least on the charge of murder, it would appear you were innocent. Sick man. Huh. There he goes! Why would you do that in court if you're trying to be innocent? Also, what is this? Do you think in that cup he has the primordial soup? Do you think in his glass he holds primordial soup? Sorry, do you think there's primordial soup in that glass? So I guess even the old fuddy-duddy figured the out. What an atrocious lawyer I have. Giving his own client up like this. And that refreshing like a spring breeze crap, it's just atrocious. As atrocious, don't you agree? Oh, whoa! Anyway, get on with it and pronounce me innocent. Already. Right, Mr. Lawyer? No. Shit. I get to choose. Or should I save Maya's life? Chalk it up to the game, bitch. Justice is eternal. Little girls are temporary. Get mad at me. It's true. You better get on guard to get the sentence, okay? But if I do that, Maya will die. Is Maya dead in the third game? I don't want her to die, but that'd be really fun. Like, in, like, the sense of, like, unexpected drama. It'll give me something to scream about, you know, like... Don't kill her. But, like... I would be gagged. But if I say he's innocent... I know, Miss Andrews will be charged as the murderer. Not on my watch. Do I say he's guilty or not guilty? Stop it. I'm going to seize. Either choice I make, someone's life is going to end. You know what's crazy is that if I did the one that saved Maya, realistically, I could sort something out to... One, also, being in jail as a full-grown woman is a bit different than dying as a child. So one, that kind of goes in Maya's favor. And also two, being in jail, just in general, I think most people would see as more favorable than being dead. Can't say I personally agree with that, but we're not going to go into that conversation. And also, I think there'd be a way to get her out of jail and get this retrial or something. But, and I have to vote for justice today. It all hinges on what I choose. Now then, Mr. Wright. Imagine if we finish this before my camera dies. You fucking liar. And I appreciate it. I appreciate your stamina. You liar. That 19-year-old. Speaking of stamina. Okay. I promise I don't go for younger. It just happened. In a great cut. Like, I don't actually regret it. I just know how it looks and sounds on paper. Let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. If the person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews, just chuckling with primordial soup between his beloved fingers, then your client, Mr. Mountain Guard, is that sick man. There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer is going to say what I want, aren't you? Right. I can't do this, but I have to decide something. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. My heart says kill the little girl. It really doesn't. My heart says equality and trusting that they won't kill this little girl. And when I say they, I don't mean the killer. I know he will. I mean trusting that, like, the game won't kill Maya. They already killed her sister. It was cheap. They killed her. Cameras off. They changed the battery pack. What if I just kept my video up here looking like that? I don't look bad the way it froze, but we'll turn it off. There we go. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah, I know Shelly will kill them, but I don't think the game will write her off. I think that's what I was saying. I don't know. Mr. On Guard is... he's guilty. Sorry. Sorry to be known as the lawyer who stands for justice. Sorry that guilty people won't try to hire me. That'll make my job easier, less stressful. I'm really doing a great thing here for myself. We are waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright. Not on guard. Your client deserves an answer. Ooh, man, it sucks I can't, like, end this video with video on. It'd be nice to be like, wow, that was a journey, you guys, you know? Here we are. Maya, I'm sorry. Matt on Guard is... don't... Go get shot again. What do you mean heroic? She's the bad guy. She stole Riku's wig and ruined my career. Well, attempted to. Really, I ruined hers. Get out of here. Francis Clifford, come on. What are you doing? Ooh, her dead, stupid eyes. She's a shark. Look at her. She's this cold shark. Shark. You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off of that scruffy fool. Did you bring them? The final pieces? Do you have them? You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Avant Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence here is in perfect condition. Are you, bitch? Are you? You just got shot. Get... I know I was just dragging her cold dead eyes, but this, like, face, like, this pose is, like, not too bad. And don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine and his injuries are minor. Just like... never mind. All the items are inside of this. Is that... oh, is he okay? I wasn't worried about him until I saw that you stole this. You made a dumpling out of his fucking jacket. Y'all leave his coat alone. That's gumshoes. I can spot his taint. Tattered rags anywhere. I apologize for its ugliness, but there's nothing else to wrap the items in. Can we just fucking finish this game? An hour and a half? Damn, this is long. I fought long and hard. That's how long the video is, if you're wondering what I'm commenting on. And hard this whole trial. All for what's inside that raggedy coat. I'm sure that inside that coat lies a crucial piece of evidence. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat are the defense's final pieces of evidence. Your final evidence? How long is this game? Like, we're clearly done with the court case, but now it's got like this like ending, what do you call it, resolution, which is what I wanted. I'm not upset that we have resolution, just like... you know? This trial is already over. All that remains for me is to hand down my verdict. Then do it! I do not believe that any evidence presented now will change the outcome of this trial. What? It is almost 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Now it's 4 a.m. Count myself at 4 a.m. Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence down to the last. I request that Ms. Von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence. She was busted in the room. This is nuts. I suppose you were right, Mr. Edward. What proves that this evidence is legitimate? Whatever. I grant permission to do so. I'm all for it, just like logistically, like we're gonna pretend like this is okay. However, this one obvious rule applies here. If these items do not bring up any new points, then they will not be accepted by this court. Now, Ms. Von Karma, if you please, these pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police. He must have been in quite a rush. Yes, Your Honor, the killer left 3 pieces of evidence. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. 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 There will be something that will turn this whole situation around like a miracle. Oh God, I'm sure of it. That is all we can hope for. Alright, the first item is a pistol. Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with this case? Ooh, I don't know. Second. I'm seeing how to get the good ending. I'm not like reading what it is. Can y'all show me how to get the... Can y'all show me how to... Man, this is a boring video, but thanks for being here. It's not a boring video, it's a boring moment. And a very fun video. Wait. Okay. Question for more details. Okay. Does the pistol have any relation to this case? We have yet to perform a ballistics test, so I can't say anything for certain. However, I believe it has something to do with this case, at least with me. Cause she got shot in the shoulder. That's the pistol that he used to shoot you, isn't it? That's what I believe, yes. Oh shit. I kept the bullet they removed from my shoulder as a sort of memento. I'm sure it will be an excellent sample for the test. So that's the pistol that was used to shoot Francisca. It's probably not going to help us very much. Pistol added to the court record. The second piece of evidence is this videotape. Question more details. Have you checked the contents of that tape? Have we done anything? Unfortunately, there's no time to. Oh yeah, but I would speculate that this tape is very important. Why would you say that? Because he came back to his hideout for it. The killer went back for it? That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of the officers at the site. But somehow it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer, period. Surely the killer is no ordinary man. Let's go. The last piece of evidence is this bellboy's uniform. Is that a uniform from the Gatewater Hotel? Question for more details. Well, was that used during the crime? I'm almost certain. She's speaking like fucking, not platitudes, but like very uncertainly, without certainty. I'm almost certain it was. There's even a pair of, I'm so like, I need to eat dinner and like go to bed. And it's 4 a.m. Like I don't have time to eat dinner. I barely have time to go to bed. No, I was kidding. There's even a pair of black, I usually go to bed at about 4. So like, I have to like, so many things I have to wrap up my mind, but let's, you know, talking about it's not going to make time go backwards. There's even, and I'm having fun. I'm glad to be here with you guys. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets. There's no doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder. There's one thing I found interesting about this uniform. And what is that? There's a button missing on this uniform. Oh, we did find a button, It's a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue. That is all I have to present, Your Honor. It's just as I thought. And what is that, Your Honor? I'm sure were we under normal circumstances, these items from Shelly the Killer's hideout would be very important clues. However, our question is not who did the killing. It is who is the client? Yes, that is very true. That's severely true, actually. Judge, you have a point. Yes, that is correct. And these 3 items do not tell us anything about that. Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Karma. You misstepped down there. Wait, Your Honor. Oh, I think we... Please allow me to examine this new evidence. Overruled. This court has already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict. Wonderful, absolutely splendid. This judge is such a brilliant man, isn't... No, he's not. Is this the end? I hope to God. Phoenix. I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there? I think you're wrong. She is a grown woman in the body of a child. Miracles happen. I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. But you have to make that miracle happen. Oh, God. You've come this far. You can't give up now. But no matter how you think about it, it's try for my sake. What? Fuck you, bitch. Sorry. Like, you're dead. Who cares? Just think about it for a sec. I have no respect. I'm sorry. There are 2 ways out of the good and bad out of the situation. The first? Oh my God. Let's save in case something terrible happens. Oh my God. I can't not finish this tonight. Like, there's not enough game left for another video. And also, I promised I would finish this tonight. I'm dying. Make Unguard wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict. Huh? The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If Unguard himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go. That may be true, but that's asking me to do the impossible. The second way. Force the killer to end his contract with Unguard. If the killer... How do I know which one of these is the good one? One of these is not clearly justice. Oh, I'm worried. If the killer were to no longer think of Unguard as his client, then he would let Maya go. Mia, that's even more impossible. He is a man who values his duty towards his client above all else. I know both of these seem like impossible feats at first, but if you could make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle. Woo, the game ends with a miracle. The bigger problem is, the judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them. Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us? The other side? Whose side? Like, the killer's side? What does she mean? You mean to turn things around? Turnabout? Turnabout fucking everything? Turnabout stay up all night? Turnabout spend 100 hours? Turnabout kill me? Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it? The person who needs the evidence. The defense, prosecution, and the judge. We have seen all the pieces of evidence, and that is how we have come to know the truth. But there is one person who has yet to see them all, and that person does not know the truth. That truth, it may be what brings about the miracle in the end. Oh my God. There are no objections. Oh, there are no objections this time, correct? Now then, I will pronounce my verdict. Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids? I stay objecting. I can't scream anymore, you guys. I've already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not need any more evidence. I'm not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor. Then, you want to show the evidence to that person? Is it to kill her? Please, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I will grant you one chance. One chance? Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person. Let's save here as well, in case that's important. Shit. Is it on guard? I think it's Shelly the Killer for some reason. That's impossible to turn the situation around in one try. Y'all never heard about turnabout turnarounds, huh? What is up with roundabouts, and why do Americans hate them? Including myself. What is up with us in roundabouts? Why don't we get them? Because they're dumb. Actually, they don't need to be got. They need to be begot. No, begot. They need to be disposed of. Sorry, I was trying to do wordplay, but it nope. One try, that is all I will permit. Kermit the Frog. I have to try to remember everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix. Is it Maya? Think. There must be a way to save Maya while taking on guard down at the same time. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time. Who would you like to show the evidence to? A lot of heart. I'm looking at the walkthrough, sorry. The killer. Showed the killer. Which was actually my guess. So, hee but I didn't have enough faith in it to do it without consulting my dear friend, the walkthrough. So, throw him out. No, that was on guard! That wasn't the killer! I had the right thing in mind. I'm not even gonna read what they have to say. I swear we put that on a 1. I'll keep it on 2. I apologize. It's supposed to be the killer. I don't have time to read all this again. Well, I do. I don't know. Just, we don't need to. Okay. The killer, who is this? I love that we have both of these coexisting. Present that. I see. And now, tell us, court, what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person. The videotape. I just know it from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, contents unknown. How was I supposed to guess? Because it's the one thing he tried to go back for, and it's also the one thing that they didn't say was useless. That's how I would have guessed that. Because I did consult the walkthrough, obviously. Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to that witness. Bailiff, please bring in the transceiver from earlier. Alright. It looks like I managed to convince him. He's so handsome. Maya, she's okay, right? Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of... How are we going to show this man a videotape? He can't see, he isn't having eyes, he's an audio receiver. Are we going to transmit video over FM radio? Ooh, I'm going to Google that later. See if they've ever tried to like use those type of bands for video transfer. Because it's just data, you just need something to properly receive and encode/decode it, right? I don't know. Very interested in reading that later if I ever have a later, or maybe the rest of my life will just be this game. Yes, one is all I need. I have here a videotape. It's found at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back. That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. I was told to protect that videotape. I thought so. It's recorded from the bear, I'm sure. I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard. Do you know the contents of this tape? I was sternly told by my client to not watch it, so I have absolutely no idea. Actually, the client's breaking confidentiality. And this is gonna turn them on. Ooh, we're doing it, y'all. You were on this tape. Me. There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Your actions are being recorded. Is that true, Mr. Wright? Who was it that planted the camera? Well, the only person who could have placed the camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally. That was, oh my god, this guy. Be quiet and listen, Your Honor, you old fucking fuddle-duddle. Yes, sir. Your client specified a place and time for you, isn't that right? Yes. That was so they could film you. I had no idea. Mr. Wright? Why would my client do such a thing? That's a good question. I don't know. I would like to know why. I need to save. I need to save. I need to save immediately. I have no health. Why did not unguard from the crime scene? The reason why he did that is my ticket out of this whole mess. We're like almost at 2 hours. Wonders why your client would secretly film the crime scene. They. My guess is wanted to see Juan get his. I'm not going to select him. I'm going to see what the walkthrough says. Wanted to blackmail you. I was wrong. Why don't I blackmail him? I'm not following the train of thought, Phoenix. I'm too tired. Your client once told me something very interesting. Excuse me. We were talking about you, and this is what they said. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone. Least of all assassins. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. Great. Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking, I'm truly at my limit. I will continue, like, this will end in this video. I'm just gonna go to bed and record the last bit of this tomorrow morning. I can't explain why, but right here I'm at my limit. So I will keep my promise to you guys that we'll finish this within this video, and I will keep my fucking responsibility to myself by resting. Okay? So, love you all. And also, I'm not being very present. I'm kind of speeding through text, and I'm not like... If you just wanted to watch this get played through in a productive way to learn the story, you wouldn't be at my playthrough. Which is why nobody is here. And so I'll come, his ear is so ugly. Let me come back and be able to offer some sort of reaction and thought and whatever else this game deserves. And then also my camera battery will be charged so we can end this game with my beautiful mug and I can be like, hey guys, it's me and I love you. Oh my God, thank you for watching my videos. You know, so I'll be back. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I'm not one of those people who's going to push myself. Like, even if I had 18 billion people that watched, I'd be like, no. I, like, don't care about community. All I care about in life is myself. Goodbye. Good night. Okay, so we are back. It is clearly the next day. Sunny. Fun. I've got a fucking dragon fruit smoothie with dragon fruit and strawberry. So we're going to move forward. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. And because I just played yesterday, I remember, as much as I did yesterday, what's going on. What do you have to say to that? Shelly to kill her. Sweat and oil again. I'm so excited to end this. Because then I can play Xenoblade, and we're... In Xenoblade, we are out on the open sea, and it is so exciting. It's become Wind Waker. Okay, also, the way my cameras, I keep going, like, off. Oh, no. We gotta move forward. It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning. Oh, because the video! He was being recorded, so now y'all aren't friends, and now y'all can break the rules of being a good killer? Yes, by a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them. On guard, I'm glad they made him do the hair back looking evil. Because the way he looked otherwise was like cute and I liked him. Which, you know, that was the facade, the easy as a spring breeze or something. So it worked well on me, so I'm glad that, like, it's easier to hate him. Because he's scary looking. It's hard to hate somebody hot. It really isn't. It really isn't. It's really not. Your client did it. To protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client. I still don't have all the energy in the world, you guys. It is still like I just woke up. It's 2:24. It's 2:24 p.m. It's like 12 hours ago we started fucking recording this video. Okay, I have one question for the witness. Yes. You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, he does. Yes, that's right. But what if that traitor was your own client? This is a catch-22. It's not about when I'm on camera where everything I do has to be like as obnoxious as possible. I don't sit here and slurp like this all the time. I'm not a fucking cartoon character all the time. I promise. Y'all want to meet a cartoon character. Y'all should meet my brother. That's a cartoon character. That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. Do it, bitch. We did it! We're gonna get the good ending, right? I hope to God I get the good ending. And then that client would become my next target. I can't believe we didn't keep this music, like, on the whole game. We really missed out. Maybe we should do the third one in this game to make up for this. I've just come back to playing this for, like, one day. One night in the morning, in a noon, in an afternoon. And I'm already exhausted, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Because all the reading really takes a toll on a guy. I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment. You're gonna spend your life being spiteful and vengeful. Whatever, as long as you're having fun, which I don't think you are. I feel like I look bad today. I didn't look at myself as much yesterday in the camera because I thought I looked good. Today I'm like, first of all, my hair is giving... Do you remember when Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, I was about to say Justice Depp, Johnny Depp were in court and the world was like kind of sickly obsessed with it, but I get it. It's like to be curious. But it... we could have handled that better. But I get it. Like, I'm not, you know, above being interested. I just wasn't interested in that one. But my hair's giving those pictures of Amber Heard in court, yeah? Let me see if I can look sad. Okay. I hope that everybody's healing and doing well. I see. That's all I wanted to know. So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. I love dragon fruit. Now, I've said this in my other playthroughs, but not in this one. I promise I normally drink smoothies that like aren't made out of Red Bull. But I make this smoothie sometimes on my days off. You can't do this on a work day. That's a little too crazy. On my days off where I use the dragon fruit Red Bull, which has such strong memories in this brain. And then I mix it with frozen dragon fruit and some strawberries. And it's delicious, and it's great, and I love it. Okay, I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around. I need to turn the brightness on my camera screen down, because I don't need to be so bright, and that's probably a big power suck. Give me that power suck. This is how we'll turn this case around. Oh. Mr. Wright, my nose is wet. Who wants to come fuck this wet nussy? That was funny, but also, I don't have to be like this. Yes? My contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious... Maya's safe. Cool. Matt did it. The fuck? I'm not Maya. I sounded like an Animal Crossing villager. Maya. I never thought I'd see you again. Why are we sweating? I want to wipe my nose in my shirt so bad off camera, but I just bought this shirt. I just bought the shirt yesterday, right? And, when I was at the store, like, the whole thing was beeping. I think that if there's something at the register that has a tag, it beeps to remind them to take the tag off. It beeped, and the woman, like, went through all the tags and took them all off, and it kept beeping, and she looked again, and there was nothing, so she put it all in my bag, and it was still beeping. And then I was like, I'm not going to tell her how to do her job, because I'm just guessing that the beeping means that there's a tag. I don't know this for sure. So I, head out of the store, and then I beep on the way out like I stole something. And today I didn't. No, I don't ever really steal, but I'm all for it. I just don't have, the energy. And this piece of hair should come out. Look at that. Ooh, sexy. Yeah, I like that. Okay. But, so I was like, shit. I go to put the shirt on today. Got the big old tag thing on it, and I made my roommate take it off, and not because he's like particularly skilled at it. He did slam it on the ground a few times and then use a screwdriver and then some pliers, and you know what, now we're here and we're great and I'm thriving, and thank you, Garrison. Maya, I thought I'd never see you again. Should I really deliver that line? No, I won't. I was gonna like really deliver that line. Oh, thank goodness. It's just such an emotional moment. Like, Phoenix has really had it. Good. This trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I am sort of... Yeah, I don't get it the fuck either. I don't get it. I forgot she was here. Miss Von Karma, where did that... She always has you in her sights. Now, I do believe it is time to finally hand down a verdict. My eyes feel dry. I'm wearing contacts again, as you can imagine. Anytime I'm not wearing glasses or going like this the whole time I play, I'm wearing contacts. Mr. Guard. I'm wearing dailies that are on their 5th day. It looks like somehow you got what you wanted. Oh, poor guy. No, not poor guy. Look at those sharp teeth are so fun. He looks like an inkling, or like me, because I have those sharp teeth, but I can't really show you because my teeth are ugly. So like, okay, don't look. Blur the teeth. I'm not gonna go through the effort to blur them, but like, don't look. You will finally receive the acquittal you wanted so bad that you should be happy. My teeth are cursed. I'm so like, I feel smart. I feel sexy. I am so many great things. Bad teeth though. That's my gag. The gag is my teeth. But before that, but they're like quirky and fun. You know what I mean? Like, people with ugly teeth can look at me and be like, "That's an inspiration. You can be hot and have ugly teeth. Just gotta smile weird." But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. I'm gonna meet him? I'm excited. Oh, Unguard's gonna meet him. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watched this video. Don't make us watch a murder. Huh. Help me. Who? Who's gonna help you? Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please. I know this man's a criminal. He's probably gonna go to jail. But if he doesn't go to jail, we do have to like put him in witness protection. I know that like he's a criminal, and there's like this reactionary part of us as people that's like, what he gets is what he gets. But we do have the court and the law do have a obligation to keep this man safe. You know what I mean? Like, we can't just let like a rogue murderer kill him because we're like, we don't like him. So, what's up with that? Is this all right with you, Mr. Wright? We have finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there is no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Plead whichever way you're... Justice? What do you mean plead whichever? Plead the right way, bitch. Don't lie. Homeboy's guilty. Whether or not Maya's coming back, Homeboy's guilty. I have like a seed in my tooth. If you want to put your seed in my teeth, dial 911. Why was I saying 911? Madam Guard. Even though I'm a lawyer, I can't do it. I cannot make your crime disappear. I think a guilty verdict is appropriate here. Me, my wonderful self, guilty. Even if you got an acquittal, the instant you set foot outside the detention center, your life would be in danger. We owe it to him to put him in witness protection. I have a fat neck, but like right now today, I keep looking over here at my little, like my screen. I feel like my neck's looking thin today. Comment below if my neck looks thin today. Oh, okay, wait, calm down. I got a little ahead of myself. I look a little bit fat there. Okay, thick neck. Which, no matter which way you look at it, you can't run away from your crime anymore. Ooh, I I hate that. I didn't like that. That was sick. And kind of sexy, and sick, and a little sexy. So Sad, So Sexy was such a good album. And then Still Sad, Still Sexy was just a nice little re-up, a little like dessert at the end, wasn't it? I love So Sad, So Sexy. She has another album called I that came out. Haven't heard it yet, but I do have the record pre-ordered, and that's when I'll listen to it, because I've become very annoying throughout the 2 years of this playthrough. We started this playthrough, I didn't own a single record, and I laughed at people that own records. I was like, they seem annoying. And now, here we are, I own too many. And I've confirmed I am annoying. So really, the only thing that's been consistent throughout this playthrough is I've been right, but I've also grown to be worse. But still right. Phoenix Wright, that is. Okay, sorry. As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth. Bitch, the fuck? I don't remember you helping out Whoa. I would love if I could enunciate. I don't remember you helping out much in this. Mr. Edgeworth, how's Mountain Guard? I'm gonna need like a reason why. I have left Miss Von Karma in charge of his incarceration. Hey, prosecuting attorneys don't do that. That's like a bailiff and like guards and whatnot. We don't, right? I don't know this for certain. I'm speaking real bold for someone that does not know for sure. I'm sure he's getting a full course meal of whip leather right now. Not very good. This isn't how we get to treat the imprisoned and the charged and the guilty and the Mountain Guard. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness? I'm so glad I fought for you, bitch. I love you. Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. What did she do? What did she do? The first time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair. She must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did. Put that hand down, bitch. This witness, how should I put this? Y'all are so mean to her. Why is she feeling guilty? If you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me. My throat's fucked. But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for a bad bitch. A bad bitch. Don't let everybody tell you that, like, she's dependent upon others. You don't have to be, because you're not, because you're bad. And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, combined, this is going to be her needing another half. I felt like I had finally been saved. Oh my god, she found Jesus. Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile. I think it is. That's silly. If you're wondering why I keep looking over here, that's where, like, my screen is for, like, my computer. Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile. I am really happy that you two are in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Oh my god. Thank you so much, everyone. Fun music. I'm glad we turned the music on. I'm glad I figured that out by watching somebody else do it and realized my games have been dead silent. It's just been me thinking. You can probably hear my fucking brain like slowly crying for help. It looks like we have resolved everything at last. I want to show you guys my Switch dock. I put Splatoon stickers on it. When we started this game not 2 years ago, but when I was, about 2 years ago, I had a black dock. Now it's white because I have a Switch OLED. But we're still playing this on the old Switch, so. But I put stickers on it the other day, and Garrison, if you know him, he said, "Oh wow." I said, "Is it serving?" And he said, "It's serving, you just figured out how to use stickers." And one, he's not wrong. And two, I like it though. I want to show you guys, but obviously it's all plugged in and camera's on a tripod. It's a whole thing. Looks like we've resolved everything at last. Yeah, it's on a tripod. This terrible framing is brought to you by like actual tools. I just like don't know how to use them. Except for I do know how to use a tripod, just I'm working with what we're working with, okay? As for myself, there are still a few things like how to get your AARP plan back in place, how to how to use a computer, how Democrats work, but everyone seems to be in good spirits. That is good enough for me. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to judge whose main goal is that everybody comes out of this happy. That is all. This court is adjourned. We know there's gonna be a bunch of fucking, like, ending exposition, huh? I still play Xenoblade. Don't mind me, just thinking. Why do I squint and look skeptical when I'm thinking? Get out of her body. Give pearls back. And go be dead! You were great out there, Phoenix. What I did out there was right, wasn't it? This is the first time you've not cut your client off. I would have... Matt, I know I don't like you. But I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? You got... No. You got them a guilty verdict this time. But you have to look past all of that to what's really important. You now realize that there is something more than just getting a not guilty, right? Justice for all, y'all! Can I title this video Justice for All, y'all? Yes, I understand now. Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moment before Mrs. Von Karma arrived with the final piece. I was sweating my nuts off. Think about the incredible decision you had to make. To kill a little girl? Now then, Mr. Wright, we just did this. I didn't forget. I chose to kill a little girl. I know. I can't count the evidence. On the evidence, tell me more. Listen, my heart. Should I save justice or should I save Maya's life? Isn't it so funny that, like, justice is letting Maya die? Poor girl. My client. I know it's not fun to just watch me slurp that the whole time, but we gotta do what we gotta do, babes. My client, Matt, on guard is... Is he guilty or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then, and your answer? Your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you. This is a court of law. What do you mean this is like what a lawyer means to you? Like, this is a court of law. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all for inspiration and like defining things how you define them and finding meaning and value in the places you find them. But in a court of law, like, it doesn't matter what being a lawyer means to me. Like, whoo, right. Edgeworth, he looks quite stern, this one. You're not hot. Your eyes have no color, no life. That collar makes me want to choke. I do like the burgundy blazer. I have good news. Maya's now safe in police custody. Really? I don't have it in me to do her little squeaky voice. I really don't. Girls, you're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, she's quite safe. She's on her way here as we speak in a patrol car. She's under arrest. She committed a crime. She did the murder. Mr. Maya's safe. You did it. You really did it, Mr. Nick. Oh, okay. She punches deceptively hard for a kid. I believed in you. I kept saying to I'm glad that this little girl got to see justice prevail. I'm glad that this little girl got to see victory. I'm glad this little girl, got to see something that wasn't her mom murdering somebody and going to jail. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her, Mr. Nick will save her. I'm her Santa Claus now, and that's a lot of responsibility for me. Thanks. Oh. What's wrong? Ms. Von Karma. Bitch, 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 mutton chops for arms, bitch. Your earring doesn't, what's it hanging off of? Your earring is stupid. I've said it earlier, that's a Riku wig that y'all stole from fucking like a cosplay website. Stole? You could have bought it, she bought it. Von Karma would never steal, other than steal a victory. About earlier things. I hear you. She said no sentiment, and I appreciate that. Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost. Oh, I'm so happy. Wait, I'm so glad I gave this little desperate girl her first win. I'm doing charity work up in this court. I'm saving lives. I am committing justice, because justice is something that can be committed. And I am doing little make-a-wishes for girls who just got shot and can't secure their own wins. Your perfect win record has now been crushed. And yet, you are still happy. Because I'm a good person. I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma. You come from tainted bloodline. Speaking of, the queen died. I miss her already. She seemed... I understand it's complicated. I was going to say for a lot of people. Probably for everybody. It should be complicated for everybody. I think she just seemed like a cool bitch. I'm not historically informed. So I just think she's a silly little old lady. Alright, how dare you? Don't worry. She may in time. She must in time. We all age and become decent. That's an assumption I had my whole life. I've learned that some people age become less decent. And it's okay. Everybody has, their experiences and their perspective that is shaped by their experiences. And we all have to exist, and sometimes existing is coping in ways that are maladaptive and antisocial. And so a lot of old people fucking suck. We don't all grow to be decent. Some of us, devolve to become, the egg in the Tamagotchi. You know what I'm talking about? No. I want to start taking care of a Tamagotchi again. Don't worry, she may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago. Edgeworth. For my own personal victories and for guilty verdicts. Why does he look younger here? I'm sure it's the same drawings, but he looks younger here. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remains spotless. Well, she doesn't have that. She'll never have that. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner and tasted my first defeat. Those pupils shaking really upset me. I feel like I'd lost everything because of that. And then, my mouth is so wet too, my throat. That wet thrussy. Remember this? Do y'all remember when Miles killed somebody, except for he didn't, but do y'all remember that case? That was nuts. It was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. I liked that case better than this one. But this one was really well crafted. But that one was really fun because it was a character we know and love in a shocking position. This one wasn't that. So it didn't have that same novelty to me. And I was saved by the person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened. So I left the prosecutor's office. Goodbye. And he went on a hike and he found himself and he ate granola. He chooses death. As well as you. Aren't y'all basically brother and sister? In a sense. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die. We have to remember she's 17, isn't she? Has she always been 18, or did she have a birthday sometime in this game? Happy birthday! Prosecutor should crawl into a hole and die. But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity. If our love is tragedy, why are you my clarity? That song was always on the radio when I was in college. I didn't like it from day one, but I don't hate it. It's not fucking thrift shop. I didn't like that from day one. I'm sorry. I know it's super easy and cool to hate that man. I don't hate him. I just really didn't like that song, and I'm sorry. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change. What foolish nonsense. We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant. But every time we did so... So this is... What? No matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, I'm determined as shit. I'm foolhardy. That man would hold strong with his undying faith. And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that... Not us trusting each other. Wait, is this the game where we fuck? I know I don't like him, but Phoenix can like him. What? You trusted your enemy. We're not enemies. We're both, like... We're both fighting for justice, and for justice to prevail, justice has to fight from both sides. Because justice usually exists in the middle of the two sides, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks the person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is itch my fucking head right here. Oh my god. Oh. With the fight with the knowledge we have and everything we have. Erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. But we will always eventually reach the one single truth. Usually. This I promise you. Truth. Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. But I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, Wright? I did. I'm so like awakened. I'm so woke. I'm so perfect. I knew. That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night. Is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick? No, I forgive everybody. Forgive and don't forget, because I have such good memory. I cannot explain to you guys, because you guys like don't know how good my memory is, because like I can't pull up stories and you know that they're true. I have the most impressive memory I've ever met. Like, I have never met somebody like with a mind like this when it comes to like recall. You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things. This video is gonna be so long. It's like over 2 hours already. Look at little me in my stupid ass little suit and my stupid ass jaw and my stupid ass big old sexy hand. Was because I believed in those things you said to me all those years ago. And you betrayed your own words. That's why, 1 year ago, I made up my mind. You're so ugly, dude. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least that's what I told myself. They really wanted us to think he was dead, and they're really retconning this. You pathetic fool! Miss Von Karma. I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. Miss Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. Edgeworthy no more? You are no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. Edgeworth Von Karma? What's his name? Miles Von Karma? Good, he isn't worthy of being a Von Karma because he's not as tricky and underhanded and evil anymore. So yeah, I think you're right. And neither am I. Oh. Boom, she's gone. She faded away. Francisca threw something on her badge. A radio. This is an electromagnetic receiver. Isn't that the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe? I'll return this to the precinct later. Not her. This is sad. I know I don't like her, but for her to throw her whip down and just be done. Good. But also, oh no. There's something else. Isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip? I'll never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action. You should keep this, right? No, I shouldn't. This thing holds trauma. Okay. Oh my, oh my, oh Maya. Yeah, oh, she's tears in her eyes. Hey, bitch. Maya. Anything, Maya? I'm sorry, I'm just all happy family, except for we're all, like, none of us are direct. Those two are cousins, I guess. Oh, Nick, I knew you would come through. You got on guard convicted like I knew you would. I cannot do her voice today. It hurts. I don't want it. It's not even like they're like good voices. It's like, man, now we're not getting like good voices. It's like they were never good, so why kill myself, you know? And on top of that, you even rescued me. Well, of course I did. You know I would never desert you. I almost did there in the courtroom. But we sure pressed our luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here. Whatever. Look, it's so... People get through and over trauma so quick in this game, seemingly. But also, I think in life, we seemingly do as well, but we don't actually. So maybe it's all of this God. Look, it's over okay. Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through... Is that not what I said? I knew she would. Is it really that easy to do something like that? Thanks a lot, Nick. Don't mention it. Maya. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm relieved you're alright. Hey, it looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth. Not this little girl having to teach emotional intelligence to men, grown men. Isn't that how it goes, though? Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago. You need a burger, bitch? Oh, right. I think it's time we get out of this depressing place. Burgers, bitch. What do you mean, where are we going? We're going burgers. I want a burger. I want a burger. I want a burger. Can I order a burger? I can. I shouldn't. I won't. We're eating right now. Because I was ordering food too much, which is like fine. I wasn't eating like super unhealthy, but it's like... Stop waiting on DoorDashes and just go like eat your food. I buy food. I just spent $300 on groceries. Oh, that's like weird. Talking about money is weird. Sorry. I just bought a bunch of groceries. Like, eat them, dude. And they're good. They're like, it's not like the food I order is like better. It would be if I didn't eat it all the time, because then the novelty of like fast, you know, not fast food. I order fast food sometimes. Yeah, Panda Express is fast food. And I don't know where I was going with this, but I knew it had nothing to do with the game, so let's move forward. Food, Nick, food! Crap! Chow! I'm starved. I'm so hungry, even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun. Because he's a nice piece of fucking grade A beef, dude. You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib at least. Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please. Be a part of the happy family. What if he joins our law office? He never would. I get it. He's a prosecutor. But like, please? If you insist. Alright, so how about we hit up our usual burger joint? Don't be silly now. Oh, did Phoenix say that? Huh? This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food. So I've decided that we have to make it up by having another feast. What feast were we having? Another feast? Come on, Nick, food! Is this the end of the game? If we end on burgers, I'll be happy. Oh, yeah, there was going to be a feast. You remember the tables? They were set so beautifully. Hotel law. They haven't cleaned this shit up yet. Y'all are a functioning hotel. And maybe we wouldn't let them put it down, but like, defy us, dude. Fucking defy the law. Who gives a fuck? Wait! He looks nice! I don't know why he looks so nice right now. But he looks nice. Wow! It's a different show because he doesn't have his big jacket. You can see his nice musculature. And his face looks, he looks nice. And the way they animate those 2 frames per second of him breathing and his chest inflating, like, it does more for me. Genuine. I'm not even like joking, like, LOL, I'm horny. No, I'm horny. It does more for me than it needs to, and I love it. Hey, pal, sorry to keep you guys waiting. Gumshoe! Are you alright? Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. Oh, he's so... I love him. I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I would... Had a telephone pole, of all things. A telephone pole? And it wasn't a red light that got him. You did it again, city boy. I felt like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me, but I ain't joking. Y'all making me go through the Rolodex of voices that I don't keep up with? Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of The Steel Samurai. Thanks. Now looky here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Wright too hard? If I love this woman, y'all know I love... Y'all give me Lotta and Gumshoe, the 2 thorns in my side that I will never pull out. I love these bitches. If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it. Tonight, even. Oh, keep that in mind. This is the game where Phoenix and Edgeworth get married, and I'm not mad about it. He doesn't have to be my type for him to be my friend's type. Well, come on now, everybody gather around. Y'all are gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional. She should just do portraits. She should just do portraits, except for I can't see her working with consumers and customers. Because she's a little stubborn. And I think she struggles to communicate and understand other people's viewpoints. I don't know. We're gonna move forward. Looks like Lotta bought her a new camera, bitch! What's wrong with your old one? Just change out the lens. I'm sure the sensor was fucking fine. Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now. Come on, tonight's all about eating, so let's go chow down, pal. Amen to that, pal. Amen. Amen's a little too religious. We got everybody together for a nice, tasty dinner. Except for, wait. I guess it hasn't... We got that case done in 1 day? Or 2? Or something? Because we had to get it done in 1 day to get Maya back, didn't we? And we got Maya back. So maybe this hasn't all been up for days. Also, even 24 hours for this food laying out here, some of this is like shellfish. Room temperature shellfish? Look, I'm not the most careful with food safety. But like room temperature is where the girls, like, and by the girls I mean the little bacteria. What's the difference between a bacteria and a bacterium? Is bacteria like the whole, that's the gang of like all of them, and a bacterium is are the individuals? I don't know. The way I ham it up on camera is wild. I haven't been on camera in like a month or 2. The way I just like, that's not a real shrug. That's a caricature of a shrug. Okay, you know when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, detective. Huh? Me? You really think so? He's right. If it wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very... We only needed one of them. Different ending. Ah, well, you know, it... Huh, wait. That's odd. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things and... One of them was a dick. No, sorry. What? 4? Can you even count that high, bitch? Sorry. Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket. There was a 4th item. Oh, come on now, y'all, it's over. But whoo, boy, I tell you, you really are something else. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, never a dull moment with you. I love this bitch. I love her. Lot of heart. I love you, bitch. You think? Why does she look so happy about that? Not being shut away for 2 whole days. It's been 2 days. Maybe this room is like a nice chilly, like 40 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe this food is like staying safe and we're about to eat cold chicken. I don't know why that's my focus. I'm sorry, it's just really bothering me. But being shut away for 2 whole days. Weren't you scared? Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So to keep my mind off of things, I drew up. It better not be emotional and touching. Sounds like you had it rough, gal. So where's this picture of yours? Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Missing Maya's picture. You know, I don't know where it went. Oh, that's too bad. Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway. It sure is nice to finally... It's sure... When they show me somebody and they're not the one talking, it really throws me off. Sure is nice to finally see them both smiling again. What is it, Edgeworth? This thing is picking something up. Ah, that's Miss Von Karma's receiver. Thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life, sir. I can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me. That's odd. Even though you're standing right here, the tracking device seems to be in a different location. Oh, it's probably busted or something, sir. Well, then why did we just have this scene? It doesn't matter. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do. You have to eat with us. Her mouth just fell off her face. You have to eat with us. But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't eaten anything yet. And you've eaten way too much. Thank goodness I kept that in my head, but I shouldn't even be thinking that. I had fun tonight. Now if you'll excuse me. Oh, he looked hot in that frame. That was a hot frame of Mr. Edgeworth. Almost worth the edge. Wait. What? I just want to say, thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there. Looking good. Looking good, Edgeworth. Okay, wait. This game does have a good ending. The good ending is Mr. Edgeworth is a little bit hot. Why do I call him Mr. Edgeworth? Like, he is not my superior. Because nobody is. I'll take down God. If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, right? I feel like words alone aren't enough here. We have to lock lips. My eyes are dusty and crusty. Wow. I woke up like 1 o'clock today. And I feel like that's how you get dusty eyes, is by waking up at 1 o'clock. But also waking up at 6 for your problem. I think you just have to wake up with dusty eyes sometimes. I wonder if there's anything I can give him to express how I feel. A kid! Oh god. Can I just like pick whatever I want, or is it like a right choice? Excuse me. I don't want to give him the whip because he told me I should keep the whip. Excuse me. Do you need some Vieta in a wine glass? What's this? It's my way of saying thanks. I see. I think it was a free-for-all for that one, and I picked the right one. Well, it's the thought that counts. I guess I'm not very good at showing my appreciation. No need to thank me, I was only doing my job. He looks hot! Yeah, there's shellfish right behind pearls. There is a lobster. Don't eat the lobster. I'm gonna be honest. Bad idea. It looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left, Mr. Mick. Hey, Mystic Maya. Yes, Pearly. I guess you can go back to being lovey-dovey. Isn't Maya a child? You and Mr. Nick, I mean. Is Phoenix Wright younger than me? I think he is. At this point. Okay, Google. How old is Phoenix Wright in Justice for All?
The initial release date of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All is 20 years.
I didn't mean the game. I know this isn't important, but I do have to look it up. 1 second. Hi guys, how are you? Thought we were free of me going on my phone to look things up? You're wrong. That's the age of the game. How old is Phoenix? He was an art student at an Ivy League. Then he was a law student at an Ivy League. He was a defense attorney. Then he was a pianist. And then he was a professional poker player. And then he was... I'm probably reading ahead and I'm like spoiling things for myself. He's been ages 21 through 35. I would need to know if he's younger than me in this game, because that's going to be upsetting. Pearly, would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me. Anyway. So who's paying for this lovely dinner party? As if you need to ask. Everyone say thank you to Nick. So this is fresh shellfish? This isn't the same one from before? That's nice at least. We just happened to plate it all and set it all up exactly the same as before? Sure. Ah yeah, I'm kinda at the point where I can't even buy instant- Gumshoe, come home with me, not so I can fuck you like that. I'm not here to take advantage of- Let's like, let's get you fed. Let's get you nutritioned. Let's get you nutriized. Let's see if we can shove a NutriBullet down your throat. So I kinda already put your name on the bill. What, bitch? Yeah, I got me a situation just like that myself. That's not her voice. Got a situation just like that myself. There's this camera shop in this hotel. I love Lotta. And I just bought myself this good old beauty here. It better be anyhow for $3,000. Bitch, also I'm a lawyer and I'm a pretty successful lawyer. Like, do I not have money? Let me buy, bitch. Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab and all. This is the bad ending. I got the bad ending. The bad ending is you go broke. Isn't this great, Mr. Nick? Yeah, Nick. Why do I suddenly feel like fucking screaming? Oh, you don't need to hold back now. You hear? I'm gonna scream. Yeah, pal. Just time to let it all out. This is gonna be the first time I hear the real you. Go on. It's been a while since I heard you say it. I've been busy being honest. Yeah. All right then, if you say so. Oh, I just want to say objection. I wanted to say fuck. Well, here we are. Y'all can read this yourself. She is very cute. Remember when I hated her and I used to make fun of her forehead? It's not even that big. How old is Maya Fey in this game? Well, pal, it looks like I'm back on the fourth. Yay! Correct! Correct! Yes, I fully agree with that. Life isn't lived in comfort. Life isn't lived in planned out moments. Life is lived in reactions and diving headfirst. Crashing headfirst, actually. Diving? Oh, fuck it. You have to crash. Mr. Wright. Remember her? Remember Maggie Bird? She was quite the character. These games, and thank goodness because they rely on it, have such charming characters thrown into such He's not charming. Point blank period. I don't like him. Did Miss Miney end up having to go to jail? Probably. That hurts. She was really just trying to live her life. I forgot he was so androgynous. And to let the world know we are serious, I plan to make a fabulous flight to Zimbabwe. Hey Max, what do you think Zimbabwe is like? Do you think are they a thing now? And bunnies? She's a child. Bring back Mo. Give us Mo. Give us Mo. Give us Mo. Give us Mo. And the puppet. Give me Mo and the puppet. Please give me Mo and the puppet. I don't need the ventriloquist. I'm ready. I'm ready. Like SpongeBob. There's no way these jokes are gonna fall on deaf ears. I'm gonna be more contemporary with my humor. Mo curls. Represent. We've got our new act all worked out. I have this hallelujah chorus. Sing something. Well, you're supposed to start this off. Going on with the pop, 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 pop. I'm glad we ended with a pop, pop. I really enjoyed all the hits from the game really coming back up here at the end. Akemi Kimura. We're almost at an hour. This is a 2.5 hour long video where I'm not drunk. Oh god, old bag. She's charming, I do like her, I just like hate liking her. Anjipu. Queen Wendy! I miss Wendy Williams. I hope she gets a podcast or something on radio. I think she'll thrive and she'll shine. I want that woman to... I don't want her to die, but knowing that everybody does, I want her to die on the mic. Like, I want her to die busy. I don't want her to die fading away from the public. She doesn't want that. We don't want that. Why is she in the holding cell? Wait, that's a bit of warmth extended from Von Karma. Atsushi Inaba. Hey bud. Get out of here. That's okay, go to Zimbabwe, go to Zimbabwe. Homepage. Bless you too, dude. Okay. I don't hate that man. Shelley the Killer's not a bad guy. The last game had an extra case. Please don't let there be an extra case on this one. Where are you going, Francisca? Germany, bitch! How did you know I was here? Ah, with this. That's... I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example. That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was already wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his... I like that coat. That's solid. That's like a nice olive green. Solid olive green. Solid green. But what is Palmolive soap and what's the word Palmolive? My wrist always smells like soap because I always wash my own dishes after I use them because I'm an adult and I always get like the bubbles on my wrist. I don't know if you're ever like, he smells nice. It could be Versace. It could be Demeter. It could be, what's the soap brand we use? It's the like not healthy, but the like more organic one that you can get like Target and shit. And they used to be shaped like drops. What is that brand? I don't know. I forget what it's called. But it's like the one. You know the one. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage. But it's going in the trash. I promise you that. Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man. He told me something very interesting. Looking right. Oh, he looks good. Don't ever wear that jacket. You know what? Throw the jacket away. He looks so nice without it. But also, life's not about him looking nice for me. If he wants his jacket, give him his jacket. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir. 4 things? It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket. He put it in here? It doesn't matter anymore. She knows. The case is already over. What are you going to do now? That's none of your business. Are you running away? Shut up! You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred Van Karma's daughter. A curse of its own, I'm sure. But you played into it. You could have broke the curse and you were like, Instead of reclaiming the curse, I'm going to indulge. Francisca. So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what, and you never did, bitch. And failure, such a thing is not an option, but it was. My father was a genius. There's no... It doesn't take genius to be successful. It takes drive, babes. But me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. Neither was he, so let's get going, girl. But I had to be one. I had to. We're not having a moment in this airport right now. I will see you never. Bye. You may not be a genius like your father, like he was not either. But you're a prosecutor. You But you have been and always will be. No, I'm not. Let her have her moment. What's your name? Edgeworth. You remember how you had your moment? This is her moment. She has to learn this herself. Not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away. Yeah, your whip you need for prosecuting. Right. You were supposed to give me the whip. I thought to, but he's the one that told me to take it. He told me to take it. Is this the bad ending? Did I get the bad ending? Because I didn't give him the whip? You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked down ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you. And then, finally my chance to take my revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind wouldn't have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge. Did I get the bad ending because I didn't give him the whip? I gave him V8 in a wine glass. I thought it was funny. You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I... Period. I can't throw away everything I've been until today. I believe you can. Just like how Adrian Andrews. You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactic. What a fucking twist! Who's dependent now, ladies? Isn't that right? Today you chased after me after I had left you behind all these years, and that's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I have no intention of stopping. If you say you were going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, good. All prosecutors are evil. And this is where we part ways, Francisco Von Karma. Even you, Edgeworth, but I love you. Don't think I'm gonna walk in your shadow forever. She's still but a child, and it's kind of nice to see her, like, surrender to that fact and, like, let herself exist within the space of being the child she is. Which I'm sure she's even more of a child than her 18 años would suggest. Because to be so successful at 18, I don't think she got a chance to be a child. Both within her own expectations for herself and her expectations from her father. She never got to be a child. So this is a baby. This is a baby with puffy sleeves. Our battle begins now, so you'd better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth. How are the two prosecutors fighting each other? Y'all are on the same side. How are y'all gonna fight? Guns? I love the way these games are animated. One day, someday, ooh, that's pretty. I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. Until then, enjoy this seizure, the last piece of evidence that never made it to you. I'll take good care of this fourth piece. She knew. I knew she knew. So I can give it to you when at least we meet again. I drank most of it throughout this video. Wait. First of all, screenshot. That's really cool. That's really cool, but what does that mean? Capcom! I saved. Okay, a bop. Let's listen to this for a second. That's the sound of victory, bitch. I'm gonna go. But before I do, let's talk for a second. I think we started this March or April of fucking 2021. We are now in September of 2022. Thanks for hanging out. This was the playthrough that like actually got me posting pretty regularly on YouTube and got me comfortable with like doing it. I've always wanted to like post on YouTube because I've always liked posting. I used to make a lot of art and I love posting, and then I've winded down on art. I still make it, but I keep a lot of it for myself. I don't post it. And then I was really successful on, not successful. I was pretty successful on Instagram, but it was just like selfies and like pictures of my life, and I liked them and I thought they were pretty and they were cool and interesting to me and to others, I guess. But it wasn't the amount of expression I've been able to find on YouTube, and also because people started following me on Instagram. Not like a huge number. We've been over this before. I think it's like a little bit less than like 20K at this point. It used to be 30K. I lost 10K. But I think I became even more boring as more people followed, because there is, as much as I wish I could like pretend there's not, this awareness that people see things. And that like limits me. I shine less the more eyes that are on me, I think. I'm shockingly, as much as I love to share, I'm a very private and reserved person, I say, after threatening to suck down all the cum in this game over the past 2 years. But oh, I'm being earnest. This is kind of earnest. Wait, not me being earnest on the internet. Hemingway is quaking. Yeah, that's fun. And I got posting, and now I post all sorts of nonsense. Now I'm just goofing it up. I'm goofing up on the tube all day, every day. So it's been fun, and I like that nobody pays attention to me on here. But whenever I do get a comment or review, I'm like, hello. So it's really fun. I do love the interaction because I don't think people return. I think I get like one comment and then they're like, I'm out of here. Even if they return, it's fun. If you watch this, you're cool. If Peter, hi, if you watch this, sorry. But also, like, get at me. Okay, I'm gonna go. But it's been really fun. And this game has, like, a special place for me. Because this playthrough of all my playthroughs is, like, the most comfortable one, if you can't tell, where I don't mind going on tangents, and I don't mind saying whatever I want. I don't feel like I have a lot of gameplay that I have to, like, adhere to and present. There's not a lot of, like, mechanics and systems. Fuck those psyche locks. Fuck those. Okay. Thanks for hanging out. We will do another Phoenix Wright game at some point. They hurt my throat, dude. And if it's whether it's gonna be fucking Great Chronicles, Ace Chronicles, I don't know. If it's gonna be the third game in this game, which it probably should be, I don't know. I love visual novels. Alright, I'm also eventually going to play the second Eye of the Somnium Files on this channel too, so we'll get there when we get there. Alright, bye.